So right now we at Cabo. Just got done working out. I hit upper body today. Solid pull day today. I ain't been to the gym in like a week. Trying to get back in the groove of things. What a better day to do it than like a Tuesday. But pretty solid bowl. Got the brown rice with the super greens. There's some corn in there. Got the braised lamb. They came up with the sweet potatoes. I ain't gonna lie, these ones are hidden. We got a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of like the hummus and the tzatziki sauce, and then the garlic sauce too. I probably put some other stuff. I just forgot what exactly I put in there. But yeah, it's smacking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been trying to do better eating. I haven't eaten out all week, but I'm moving, so it's like I've been kind of. There's no excuse. I probably could have made it happen. I could have cooked something and had it prepared, but it is what it is. I just gotta work on my proactivity. But we here, we thugging. God is great all the time and forever will be. Yeah, life been lifing. Been dealing with some stuff, but we making it through the storm. All thanks to the Lord above. Got some things cooking, some really good things. Spent a lot of time just kind of processing and really just kind of breaking down this brand and really just kind of engineering the DNA. It's still in the process, but like I'm putting more thought into this thing than I ever have, and it's just, man, I'm really excited to start rolling it out. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm definitely trying to get back in the groove of recording. I was like sitting here overthinking it. Like, oh, what am I gonna say? Like all that nonsense, but like really, I'm just doing this to show y'all just kind of the behind the scenes and really just give y'all a different perspective than y'all see like on socials and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm about to finish smashing this bowl and then I'm about to head to the crib. I don't know when I'm gonna pick the camera up again, to be honest with you. But right now my goal is to at least drop one video a week. Just as I start to really roll things out, kind of show y'all the process of that. But yeah, that's where we at. So y'all have a blessed one. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.
Oh, one thing, this is a really good thing that I learned this past, I don't even know what time frame to say, but recently I learned something about myself that really made a lot of sense. That I feel like, someone else might profit from. I won't even say profit from, but like would find value in, because I know I'm not the only one. So I'm a big planner, I'm a big like strategist, I make like these really solid, in-depth plans of action and stuff like that. Um, but when it comes to execution, I'm not the best at it. And I figured that I was just kind of thinking about it one day. I was talking with I call him like my big cousin, kind of like my big brother type deal. Um, just kind of talked to him about that, and he kind of mentioned to me that he kind of deals with the same thing. We're alike in a lot of ways, but basically, the reason I plan so much and I like spend so much time on like strategy is because it feels like productivity, It feels like I'm getting stuff done when in reality I'm really not. So it's like a sneaky form of procrastination, you know? And it just blew my mind when I figured that out because it was like, dang, that's so true, Because I'll put together a plan and I always feel like, oh, I'm not quite done yet, or I still have to work on this aspect, or I'm not gonna start until until I have the plan all laid out, and then chances are I never end up having the plan all laid out because I'm always tweaking something here and there. And the reason why is because I was actually procrastinating, you know. And once I figured that out, I was really able to kind of, I guess I don't want to say like pull myself out of it. I guess that's a big way to say it. Like pull myself out of that, you know. Like when I catch myself doing it, it's like no, let's just do it, you know, get started. I seen this thing that said just start and then make it pretty later, you know. And that just hit me like that's so real. So honestly, I kind of applied that. Not kind of. I applied it to the brand because that was what I was doing. You know, I have a lot of knowledge on building a brand and doing clothes and stuff like that. And you know, I've done a lot of research and spent time really learning. And I've put together like this plan and all this stuff. Not a full plan for real, but like I just have it all in my head. But I'm always like trying to like figure, okay, where do I start? You know. But it's just I just need to start. You know. I've said, you know, probably I don't even know how many times. But anyway, so if you struggle with the same thing, just kind of take my like just take this from me. You know what I'm saying? And don't and you do better than I have been doing. I'm making steps, taking steps, and intentionally not doing that. You know, and I'm working on catching myself when I start to fall into that. I kind of pat myself on the back of the head, like, yo, come on, let's go. Um, and it's been helping, you know. And I think that was really a big breakthrough for me, and I'm grateful that I figured it out. Um, and it also has to do with just, like dopamine and stuff, because like because if you have like an unhealthy relationship with dopamine, it's kind of you'll see it, you'll feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes what you have to do is you kind of have to find ways to get back to a healthy relationship with dopamine. You know, not finding dopamine through scrolling on social media or getting dopamine from eating sweets and stuff like that. Getting dopamine from planning and tweaking a plan here and there. You know what I'm saying? But get dopamine from where you should be getting it, from completing a task. From actually doing something, taking action. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be a little delayed, it might be some delayed gratification there, but you'll start to build that relationship back up with dopamine that's actually helpful and healthy and beneficial for you and doing what it's supposed to be doing rather than freaking hijacking your daggum dopamine with all this terrible sources of it. But, yeah. I'm grateful, man, because this past, like, I'll say couple months or so, it's been like one of the heaviest. I guess I would say heaviest. Just one of the biggest like life lifing months of my life, for real. And I'm so grateful and thankful that the Lord allowed me to go through it and it's bringing me out of it. But it's just crazy, man. But I just want to give y'all a little encouragement, drop some nuggets. Um, yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. I think I'm gonna end the video here. To be honest with you, I just really want to kind of get back in the rhythm. Not saying I just want to post, but I really want to give y'all that perspective, and I don't want to just be me, showing y'all what I'm doing. Like, I want to give y'all value too. Like, hopefully you took value from what I just said and are able to actually apply that into your life. You know what I'm saying? And actually do something with what I'm telling y'all and saying. But yeah, so I guess I would say I'm gonna end this with like a challenge. Like, if anywhere in your life you're finding yourself constantly just planning and planning and planning and brainstorming and doing all these things and not actually doing it, just do it, You know, I ain't trying to be Nike, but just do it for real. Just go out there and just do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And adjust and make it look good and make it pretty later. Cause you have time. Like it's not, like there's nothing that's saying you can't do that. So y'all have a blessed one. I'll see y'all next week. And yeah.